Hey everybody, it's Leeroy from Leeroy Gaming, and in today's video for Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, I'm going to go over with you the full Mythic Ascension process for the Aeon pathway. So this is for the retail version of the game, so I'm going to be showing you all of the options. Whenever there's applicable summons, I'm actually going to be showing them for you so you can see what they look like in-game, going over all the spell options, and basically all the choices you will have throughout the game. Now, as always, with all my videos, you're going to see extensive timestamps in the description below. So feel free to jump to whichever information suits you most. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this content. As always, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified of upcoming videos. I'm going to have a lot of content coming here for Pathfinders in the next couple of days. I hope you enjoy that. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump in and take a look at what the Aeon pathway is all about. So before we get started, I do want to point out something very important before we look at the actual mythic pathway that we're going to feature today. Pretty late in the progression, there will be a quest-related option to get your final transformation. Now, not everybody's going to complete this. And I want to point this out because when we look at the actual mythic abilities and features, it is not going to be listed in the system. Because again, some people will never even get it. You will have to kind of stay in alignment. So if you got kind of a evil pathway or a lawful pathway, you're going to need to kind of make decisions that are in line with that. And if you do, you're going to look really, really cool. You're going to transform into a demon or kind of like an angel figure, etc. And then you're also going to get some nice buffs from it. So again, when we look at this video today, do note that portion will not be shown. Unfortunately, even though this is the release version, my channel was not big enough to get kind of early access, so I'm kind of having to start out with everybody else. But note, everything else should be shown and featured within this video. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at all the content for the Aeon Mythic Ascension line. So I do want to remind you guys that if you haven't seen my video about Mythic Hero progression, the first 2 Mythic levels are going to give you 6 different choices. Those choices will not force you into any one of these top choices. So I just happen to pick Force Reality. It kind of goes with the whole law theme. But you do not have to choose that. That's what these choices were. Now we start with the main choices from level 3 to 7 or 3 to 10. Let's see everything that's going to be available. So at level 3, you're going to get Aeon immunities. So Aeons start changing their own body and mind to remove impurities contained within. An immunity to poison, disease, and confusion. It gains a bonus on all saving throws against chaotic enemies equal to your mythic rank. You're also going to get a new feature. This is an important feature because you're going to see it throughout. You're going to upgrade it numerous times, and you're going to get to use it more and more. The 3rd rank Aeons gain the ability to enforce rules on everything around them, giving various benefits to the allies and hindering their enemies. Once activated, this ability lasts until the combat ends, at which point all of the bonuses immediately disappear. Enemies can try to make a will saving throw to resist this effect, receiving a -2 penalty on the throw if they have the chaotic alignment. Ability can be used 1+ mythic rank times per day. Later on, you'll get to do this as much as you want. Very cool, and you'll see how you can buff this up in a second. You're also going to get a mythic ability, and remember, if you haven't seen it already, check out my video on all the mythic abilities in the game. You're going to see it popping up, and also in the description below. And then this is actually the actual ability. This right here you're going to see are going to be the upgrades we'll look at in a second. And you can also summon Axiomite. Now here are your first 3 options for enforcing gaze. First option you can apply is all spell enforce gaze caster level. All spells your allies cast have their caster level increased by 1 plus per 3 mythic ranks. All spells and spell-like abilities cast by your enemies who fail their saving throws have their caster level reduced by the same amount. Remember, once you activate this, this lasts the entire combat. Second option, Enforced Gaze damage reduction. You grant your allies damage reduction N/chaotic, where N is equal to double your mythic rank. Your enemies who fail their saving throw have their damage reduction reduced by an amount equal to your mythic rank. Third option is Enforcing Gaze Save DC. The DC of saving throws against all spells your allies cast is increased by 1 plus 1 per 3 mythic ranks. The DC of saving throws against all spells, spell-like abilities cast by your enemies who failed their saving throw is reduced by the same amount. You're going to pick one. You're going to get access to level 1 spells. So remember, even if your class, your main class, does not have spellcasting like you're a fighter, you'll still get this. If you're like a cleric and you have a spell book of cleric spells, this will be completely separate. Different amount of casts, different spells. You could, for example, have Cure Light Wounds from your cleric spellbook and this, and you get to use them, additively, obviously. We'll pick 2. Or 3, my mistake. And here's how Summon Axiomite looks like. Alright, level 4, and you're going to get a mythic feat. And again, with the mythic feats, if you haven't seen the full list, make sure you check out my video that I made that's going to be popping up and also found in the description below. That goes over all the mythic feats that were added to the game. You're also going to get Aeon's Bane. So at 4th rank, Aeon gains the ability to make his weapon and spell especially deadly against their enemies. For a number of rounds per day equal to twice your mythic rank, you can make any weapon you wield count as having Bane quality. Your spells gain a bonus equal to your mythic rank to caster level checks to overcome spell resistance. And every hit you make with weapons or spell effects from the target as per the dispel magic spell. Wow, that's a lot of tongue twisting going on there. Additionally, if you have the Inquisitor's Bane ability, the number of rounds per day stack, and you gain the same bonuses while using Inquisitor's Bane ability. That's great, because some kind of similar effects don't stack. They're like separate. Here it all combines. And you're going to get Summon Stone Golem. You're going to get an additional level 1 spell. You're going to get access to level 2 spells, and I want to point out you're going to get 2 free spells automatically. Crystal Mind and Edict of Retaliation. And then pick 2 of the following. Blessing of Courage and Life. Blessing of Luck and Resolve. Castigate. Cure Moderate Wounds. Delay Poison. Effortless Armor. Find Traps. Hold Animal. Inflict Moderate Wounds. Protect from Alignment Communal. Protection from Arrows. Remove Paralysis. Resist Energy. Or see Invisibility. Now you're also going to get another mystery spell, and again, I don't know why this doesn't show up when you're leveling, but I noticed it shows up in your kind of bar once you finish the level up, but you also get Equal Force. And you're going to notice this theme as you level up at the different tiers, they're going to pop up, so don't be surprised when these pop up during your experience. And here's what Summon Stone Golem looks like. Spoiler alert. It's gonna be a golem made out of stone. Alright, level 5, you're gonna get to choose another option for Enforcing Gaze. And there'll be some new options to choose from. We'll look at that in a second. You're gonna get another mythic ability. You're gonna get Aeon immunities, where you will gain immunity to bleed, mind affecting effects, and ability damage. So no more losing dex, constitution, strength, etc. And you're gonna get to summon an Iron Golem. And here are the other Enforcing Gaze options. There's Enforced Gaze Attack. All your allies' attacks have their attack rolls increased by 1, plus 1 per 2 mythic ranks. All attack rolls made by your enemies who failed their saving throws suffer the same penalty. And remember, this impacts all enemies in the battle and all friends for the entire battle. And I don't believe we had this one. I think this one's new. Enforcing Gaze Concentration. Grant your allies a bonus on concentration checks equal to your mythic rank. Your enemies who fail their saving throw have to make a concentration check every time they cast a spell to successfully cast it. Then you have Enforcing Gaze hit points. You grant your allies temporary hit points equal to twice your mythic level. That's okay. But your enemies who fail their saving throws suffer 1d6 damage per 3 mythic ranks each time they hit any target of one of their attacks. So this is especially good if you have a bunch of summons. They'll kind of soak up damage. When you successfully hit them, they're just going to start getting destroyed by their own attacks. It's like almost like a Thorns effect. And then the final new option is Enforcing Gaze, Summoner's Gaze. You grant your allied summoned units bonus to Strength, Dex, and Constitution ability scores equal to half your mythic rank. Enemy summoned units who fail their saving throws are instantly banished. So this is super bonkers. And there's other mythic abilities and feats that will buff summoned pets even more. So definitely a great way to get your pets nice and strong. And of course, a great bane to any enemy casters that summon any summons. You're going to get an additional level 1 spell, additional level 2 spell, additional level 3 spell, or rather, my apologies, you're going to get 2 level 3 spells to choose from, but also 2 new free spells, Edict of Non-Resistance and Relativity, and choose 2 from Archon's Aura, Cure Serious Wounds, Delay Poison Communal, Dispel Magic, Dominate Animal, Hold Person, Litany of Eloquence, Magical Vestment, Neutralize Poison, Protection from Arrows Communal, Protection from Energy, Remove Blindness, Remove Curse, Remove Disease, and Resist Energy Communal. And as you'll notice here, as soon as you pick a choice, you're also going to get, looks like, Starlight. Now you're also going to unlock a new feat, Supernatural ability, that again wasn't noted, but it's Mythic Suppression. So as a standard action, Aeons can attempt to suppress the effects of mythic powers of his enemies. Ability only affects mythic demons who can oppose the power of a successful will saving throw. Non-distorted mythic demons gain a +4 bonus on the saving throw. And then it's going to upgrade 2 more times at 7th level and 9th level. I'll go ahead and go over it right now. Rank 7, distorted mythic demons no longer get a saving throw to resist the effect. And non-distorted mythic demons don't get a bonus on the saving throw. And then starting in mythic rank 9, mythic demons can't save against this ability. Some mythic demons are immune to the ability though. And here's how Summon Iron Golem looks like. It's made of iron. On to mythic level 6. You're going to get improved Aeon's Bane. Aeon deals additional 26 points of damage with their weapon attacks, and the bonus to attack and damage is increased by 1. Spells and attacks now affect the target with the effect of Greater Dispel spell, and all summoned creatures receive the benefits of Aeon's Bane. You're also going to get an extra mythic feat and Enforced Gaze Extra Gaze. So you can now simultaneously activate 2 gazes. So 2 of those power-ups that you've picked up. And later, as you can see here, it's going to turn to more at level 10. And we're going to be able to summon a gold golem. You're going to get 1 additional level 1 spell, 1 additional level 2 spell, 1 additional level 3 spell. You're going to get access to level 4 spells. You're going to get Edict of Predetermination automatically and True Form automatically. And choose 2 of the following: Chain of Light, Cure Critical Wounds, Death Ward, Dimensional Door, Divine Power, Echolocation, Forced Repentance, Freedom of Movement, Order's Wrath, Protection from Energy Communal, Restoration, Serenity, and Shout. Now, I also want to point out that you're going to see that you are going to receive Uncertainty Principle that's going to pop up as soon as you choose one as well. And here's how Summon Gold Golem looks. Can you guess what it's going to look like? Voila. Awesome. Literally take that to the bank. All right, moving on to level 7, we are going to get another upgrade for Enforcing Gaze. You're going to get an upgrade to Mythic Suppression. So at rank 7, Distorted and Mythic Demons no longer get a saving throw to resist effect. And non-Distorted Mythic Demons don't get bonus on the saving throws. Aeon Companion Immunities. So Aeon Power is good enough to protect their allies from impurities. So all your allies within 30 feet gain immunity to poison, disease, and confusion. You're going to get another mythic ability, Aeon Immunity. So at this rank, you're going to be immune to curse and death effects, as well as energy drain. And you're going to get to summon gold golems, plural. You're going to get another Enforcing Gaze option, and this is as before. There are no new ones, but now you have a third one. And remember, you get to, at this level, get to enable 2 of them at a time, of the 2 of the 3 that you've chosen. You're going to get an additional level 2 spell, another level 3 spell, another level 4 spell, and access to level 5 spells. You're going to get access to Absolute Order, Edict of Perseverance, Supernova, and Zero State. Those are all automatic. And then you choose 2 from Break Enchantment, Breath of Life, Burst of Glory, Castigate Mass, Cleanse, Constricting Coils, Pure Light Wounds, Mass, Dominate Person, Hold Monster, Pillar of Life, Spell Resistance, and Thought Sense. And here's how Summon Gold Golems is going to look. Voila. Alright guys, we arrive at Mythic level 8. You're going to get a Mythic Feat. You're going to get enable Enforced Gaze Perpetual, but 8th rank Aeon's Gaze can be used any number of times per day. So basically, at the beginning of every single battle, you can activate this. So infinite amount of times. And you're going to get Summon Adamantine Golem. It may not sound like a lot compared to some of these other tiers, but this is ridiculously powerful. You're going to get an extra level 1 spell, or level 2 spell, my apologies. Extra level 3. Extra level 4. Extra level 5. And then you get access to level 6 spells. And what you're going to see here is you're going to start with Edict of Impenetrable Fortress, Embodiment of Order, Freezing Nothingness, and Zone of Predetermination. And I picked 2 more across Blade Barrier, Cure Moderate Wounds Mass, Victim, Disintegrate, Dispel Magic Greater, Heal, Overwhelming Presence, Shout Greater, Stone to Flesh, Transformation, True Seeing, and Undeath to Death. And here's how Summon Adamantine Golem looks. There we go. All right, now we're at level 9, and you're going to get another Enforcing Gaze option. You're going to get the final tier of Mythic Suppression, where Mythic Demons can't save against this ability, but some Mythic Demons, do note, are immune to the ability. Aeon's Companion's Immunity, so all allies within 30 feet of Aeon gain immunity to mind-affecting effects now. You're going to get another Mythic ability. You're going to get Greater Aeon's Bane, so Aeon's Bane damage is increased by 2d6. The bonus attack and damage rolls by 1. First attack each round automatically dispels an effect from the target. Additionally, spells and abilities can be used as a move action instead of standard action. This means you could use 2 abilities or 2 spells in a round. One as a move action, it looks like, and then one as a normal standard action. And then you're going to get Summon Adamantine Golems. So here's your final option for Enforcing Gaze. Nothing new again. Just pick your 4th one. One more level 3 spell. One more level 4 spell. One more level 5 spell. One more level 6 spell. And you're going to get access to level 7 spells. automatically you get Edict of Invulnerability and choose 2 of the following: Banishment, Circle of Clarity, Destruction, Powered Blind, Restoration, Greater Restoration, and Walk Through Space. And here's what Summon Adamantine Golem looks like. Golems, rather, plural. Super sweet. And finally, we have level 10. So you're going to start with Aeon immunities. So Aeon automatically rolls 20 on initiative rolls, saving throws, and spell-resistant checks against chaotic creatures. Additionally, his attacks and spells ignore damage reduction, energy resistance, and immunities of chaotic enemies. This is really important to note because this game in particular, we're going against a ton of chaos demons. And demons are pretty much all chaotic as far as I know. So this is going to work against a tremendous amount of enemies in this game. Not only all the demons, but a lot of the other like chaotic evil creatures, for example. You're going to get another mythic feat. And finally, you get Enforcing Gaze, Extra Gaze. So 10th level, you can basically simultaneously activate 3 gazes. So remember, you've unlocked 4. You can cast it at an infinite amount of time. So in an infinite amount of time, you can activate any 3 out of the 4 ones that you want. They will last the whole battles. And remember, you can, between battles, you can change which ones you activated. So very, very powerful. You're going to get another level 4 spell, another level 5 spell, another level 6 spell, another level 7 spell. And there you have it, guys. That is the full mythic progression for the Aeon Ascension. I hope you guys found this video really helpful. If you did, as always, make sure to like, subscribe, check that notification bell. And if you want to go above and beyond, make sure to check out my merch store for Leeroy Gaming. You can see it in the description below. And as always, if you want to come hang out with me, join me as I play games. Join me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Leeroy Gaming Stream. And you can check my schedule, link below, to see what I'm playing and when. All right, guys. Hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you in the next video.